other classes can have it. So Natalie said a great thing is that we figured out that where it happened under with this plot charting diagram, that where it happened, and all of you kind of agreed it takes place in a school. Do we know what the name of the school is? Okay. And Natalie said it doesn't say directly that it happened in like 1976 or 1960 or 2019. Do any of you think it's a modern story? Like, do you think it's talking about your type of school? Like, is it in your school setting that you understand, like the 2000s? Ella says maybe, or she's nodding her head yes, right? What do you guys think on Google Meet? Do you think this is a modern school, like your school? Like, did this take place in the 2000s? You say yes. Okay. There's a great question. Okay, so I posted a video of a Raza style handshake, right? Did any of you take that information after watching it and think just like Natalie did of like, well, this clearly did not happen. Like, this doesn't look like something I've seen. Would you agree with that? Did any of you think that when you saw a Raza style handshake? Like, this can't be this day and age. Well, when you get clues like that in a story, what might help you is going to fact check when a Raza style handshake was when it was popular, and use that for any kind of information. Okay. It says that, and I'm looking it up on the school computer as well so that the kids here can see it. It does. It does, because it's one of those things that what Natalie said was that it pulls up 7th Grade by Gary Soto, because it's rare in any kind of short story to hear about a Raza style handshake. Okay. Now, I know from knowing the Raza style handshake and the fact that we would shake hands like this, that it was probably in the 1980s-ish. Like, I can honestly say that I remember walking up to people, and you guys call it dapping them up now, or used to. I don't even know if it's called that now, or just, have your own individual handshake. But like in the early 2000s, it's called dapping up. But like, this is pretty common now, right? This is a simple version, at least the video of what you guys saw is a simple version of what you would even probably do with your friends if you're being ridiculous, or especially boys, right? That you would give this type of handshake to someone where you're just, basically grabbing their hand and moving it around, right? It's just a normal handshake. But this would have been something different then, right? It was not common. It was only done in certain cultures. Okay. So we know that it's probably not a modern day school, but if they don't give you a direct win, it's all right to be like, to say it doesn't state, okay, or we don't know. Okay, so that setting is when and where things happened. How would you describe this school? And those of you on the Google Meets, don't hesitate to hold back either. You can still be your same goofy selves. Okay, so you say it's an older school? Okay. Why would you say it's an older school, Helena? Oh, so you're saying because I'm old and I would have had a Raza style handshake, then I'm going to tell your mother that, because she's literally the same age as me. Now you know. She should beat you. Why doesn't she beat you more? It's ridiculous. How else would you describe the surroundings? Say that again, Kingston. I'm so sorry. Yes, I can. Thank you. What did you say, Natalie? What else? How else would you describe the surroundings? The teacher's what? Oh, you're right though. Like we're talking about chalkboards, right? Teachers are using erasers and chalkboards. They don't have whiteboards. Okay. But those are details that stand out to you, right? Like when was the last time one of your teachers used a chalkboard or an eraser in class? Have you seen a chalkboard lately in a school? They don't really exist anymore, right? Everyone's using whiteboard markers. Okay, there you go. What else do we have? What else did you observe with the surroundings? What did Victor say most of the kids look like in his school? Yeah, they were Hispanic students, right? He called them brown kids, right? So the school had mostly Hispanic students, right? This is where they're having the conversation of like, what classes are you taking? And he said, oh, well, I'm taking French. He's like, well, I took Spanish. Even though I'm Mexican, I don't know how to speak Spanish, which is a great observation for him to make, that there is a difference, right? Like it's something he can learn. What else do we see? Okay. And Natalie says she pictures like orange, like an orange brownish wall. You guys see like old dark wood. Okay. Okay. Like the tiles in the hallway. Yes. Okay. We are going to work on this. If you look on the classroom page on the announcement, it shows that this is what we have scheduled for the next, I think for today and tomorrow. Let me share that over with you so you can see it. We have this to work on for today and tomorrow, and then I'll post a dialogue activity for you tomorrow. Okay. See you, kiddo. You notice that I'm trying to get you guys to be more specific. Okay. And I'm going to put down orange walls. Brown tile, which is kind of funny because this would be a 1980s color scheme. No, dark wood, individual desk. I think you guys are seeing an older school, which is kind of what they want you to see. Are they only ever, what's that? That's probably pretty accurate of like, no, it's probably, yeah, it could be very easily be Ferris Bueller's Stay Off type teacher. Bueller, Dory, no, I'm not yelling at you. What else do we see? Okay, so yes, volleyball. Okay, have a good practice. See you, kiddo. Be specific with this, please. Okay. Okay, we're seeing magazines, and I'm just making notes. You may want to put these in complete sentences. Okay. It's like that rough looking ceiling above you that like literally is sprayed on and looks almost like sandpaper above you, which I like. Um, okay. Do you see how specific I'm trying to get you guys to be? I'm finding out about some of your imagination as well. When you get into the main characters, should be the same way. Like we know about Victor, we know about Michael, we know about Teresa, right? They're specific in who they are. So you want to think of them as specific people, um, not just as uh, like not just their name. They have specific facts about